What's going down, baby? It's your boy, that guy, Mile High, the one and only, the greatest. How y'all doing this morning? You know what I'm saying? We got my dog Turner One Take. We got my dog Eric. How y'all fellas doing? It's episode 22, season 3, the Kush Coughfee Morning Show. Gang, 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 gang. You dig what I'm saying? But back to my question. How y'all fellas doing this morning?
Cool. Shit.
Chilling, bro.
Chilling. I'm ready to smoke.
Me too. Me too, actually. Yeah. You know, I'm rested. I was late. I ain't gonna flex.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you got
I'll flex. I was late, though.
The little extra 20, 30 minutes of rest.
That little 30, 45.
Yes, sir.
That was the difference.
Hey, it makes a huge difference, bro.
That was the difference.
Yeah, absolutely.
Woke up feeling refreshed.
Hell yeah.
But anyways, man, let's jump into this goddamn show. Let's do this, man. Dad joke time. Let's go. We got a good show for you. Yes,
sir. Who's going first?
I'll go first.
Okay, talk.
You know what I'm saying? What's a yellow? What's yellow and can't swim?
I'm gonna state the obvious and say a school bus. Yeah. No shit. Okay.
A bus full of kids. Yeah. School bus full of kids. You got it.
Okay. What's another name for a diaphragm?
A punching bag.
A trampoline for dicks.
I said that one.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
I said that one. That's why I couldn't remember what it was exactly, but I was like, a punching bag.
Shit. Yeah, that one did sound familiar.
What's worse? What's worse than biting into an apple and finding a worm?
Ooh, I don't know.
Biting into an apple and finding half a worm.
Oh, damn. Yeah, you ate that bitch.
You ate it.
Wait. Okay. Do you want to hear a joke about a vagina?
Sure.
Never mind, you'll never get it.
Damn, son. That's fucked up. Did you hear about the Pillsbury Doughboy?
Nope.
Yeah, he died from a yeast infection.
That's funny. That's fucking funny. Okay, what do we got? What did the clitoris say to the vulva?
Why you always hooded?
It's all good in the hood.
Yeah. Something with the hood. What's the difference between me and cancer?
What?
My dad can't beat cancer. Ooh, that's a little morbid.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
You got any more?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, talk to me.
When does a joke become a dad joke?
Oh, I know this one. When it becomes apparent.
Nah, when it leaves and never comes back.
Oh, bro. Damn. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Bringing up some trauma today.
You know, I'm feeling come out of way today.
Hell yeah.
No, just playing. But anyways, man, let's get into this goddamn news. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah, sure.
You dig what I'm saying? We're going to get to this marijuana news first.
Okay.
We got Mississippi.
Mm-hmm.
Mississippi, man. They trying to get it together. They're trying to do what they need to do
to
expand on their, their medical situation, make it look better, and potentially maybe even get wrecked one day. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But they're looking at two very different markets and kind of trying to find the happy middle. You know what I'm saying? That happy ground. We got Utah, who's super conservative medical use only.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, when I say conservative, they got like only 23,000 issued licenses.
Oh, damn.
For the whole state. I want to say there's only like 10, dispensaries or some shit. Like it's very small, tight-knit community. You dig what I'm saying? Like,
for sure.
There's not a whole lot going on out there. They still, I mean, even to get a license to grow, it's like $100,000 for a license.
Just to grow.
Just to grow.
That's crazy, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Or to do anything, like to get any sort of license to do anything. Like it's like $100,000, bro.
That's crazy, bro.
So, it already kind of like eliminates a lot of people who could potentially
even get it.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But then you got Oklahoma, who's the other party that they're looking at, or other state, who's got only medical as well, but they run their medical like a goddamn recreational center.
Absolutely.
Like, I mean, you could have any sort of, your pinky toe can hurt. You can stub that motherfucker and get a medical card in Oklahoma.
That's how it was out here when it first started, too.
They've issued about 400,000 goddamn medical cards. So a lot of shit. That's about like 2/3 of Oklahoma's fucked up.
Facts.
Got some sort of medical condition.
Right.
About 2/3 of y'all niggas. 400,000 of y'all got medical cards.
That's funny.
Woo! Y'all need to just go ahead and legalize. You know what I'm saying?
Already, please.
Y'all got some bullshit, bogus ass fucking issues and shit up in this bitch. But again, they got like it's like 2,000 dispensaries or some shit. They've issued like 10,000 business licenses. You know, like Oklahoma's, like I said, like damn near a recreational situation, but it's fully medical,
right?
Which is the crazy part about it. But yeah, so they're trying to look at both of those situations to try to kind of find the happy, you know, middle ground,
right?
Because they don't want to be fully like, if they're gonna look like Oklahoma, you might as well legalize. And even Oklahoma spokespeople have said like, yeah,
you might as well go rec.
Right? We probably should just legalize. You know what I'm
saying?
But then they don't want to be as harsh and as like overregulated as fucking Utah is. You know what I'm saying? Utah is super overregulated.
Yeah, it's like a big window.
Yeah,
for, you know what I mean, to try to get to find the middle ground between those two. So
I mean, you kind of almost throw a rock and you go,
absolutely,
you know what I'm saying? Hit something in the middle of them motherfuckers.
All right,
just throw a dart like
whatever sticks.
That one worked. But yeah, so and again, like even like the at home growing situation, like. In Oklahoma, you can grow under your medical card. In Utah, you can't.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? They're just trying to like figure out what is the best way to approach this, because
let's
y'all
try to
look a
merge
little
them.
too extreme. Y'all look way too loose.
Right.
You need to close your legs a little bit.
A little loosey-goosey.
Loosey-goosey. We need to go ahead and find something in the middle of this shit.
Right.
So shout out to Mississippi for at least having the conversations and trying to figure it out. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
They had all these conversations via the goddamn Zoom.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, they trying to figure it out.
Steps forward. You know,
a whole lot of steps forward.
Yeah,
you dig what I'm saying? Mexico.
Okay.
Not New Mexico, but New Mexico is now.
I haven't heard anything about Mexico in a minute.
New Mexico did legalize recently, and you know, they won't be having any dispensaries and anything like that until probably 2022. About April 1st, I think, is when they said the deadline for that to like open. It was either April 1st or July 1st, but next year.
Okay.
No matter what.
Right.
Okay. But we got Mexico in the headlines. They finally did it.
Fully legal.
Supreme Court decriminalizes recreational use of cannabis.
Ooh, yes, sir.
It's a very weird recreational
huge,
situation, though, because you still have to get a card, like a permission card. Like it's not a medical
permission
card
slip,
because it's not a medical card because it's not medical marijuana, right? Like it's not a medical industry. It's recreational. But you still have to have a card or like a permission slip to use it and have it on you. And if you have said permission slip, you can be 18 and up too. Okay. So anyone 18 and up in Mexico is allowed to smoke weed. Dope. If you have this said permission slip card thing with Jigger, not medical card, but medical card thing. And you can motherfucking have up to an ounce on you.
Okay, so it's like a cannabis ID, almost like a driver's license. I wonder if you fuck up, they could take it away from you and
probably,
you know what I mean? It's like a privilege to have.
Probably. And it got passed really just because the residents, man, the people, the advocates.
Yeah, they've been waiting.
They've been pushing it because their whole thing is like, they're like, yo, this is an opportunity to maybe stop some of the crime.
There you go.
Like,
but will it? I hope
honestly,
it does.
I do, because
I hope it does.
I think I don't think that it's gonna stop it all, but I do think it's gonna have a nice little ripple effect, because you're gonna like all the money that they're making. Like the reason they're violent, like, they get violent, is because of the money.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Like, let's be real. So, but if they can turn this shit into legitimate businesses, pay taxes, not have to worry, spend the money without having to, worry about repercussions. Like, the attitudes may change.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you're no longer operating in this black area. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no gray areas anymore. Like,
there's
you're really
regulation and everything
in the real world now. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be a gangster no more who's out here ordering hits and shit all the, you know what I'm saying?
But it's still the cartel at the end of the day.
Agreed. But the cartel, at the end of the day, the cartel's is a business.
It's money.
It's a business.
For sure. If they get their money every month. And
if you look at the core business, like the core situation of any cartel, like killing is not what they do. That's just how they protect their assets in the business.
Sure.
That's a byproduct of being a business.
Right.
And that's just the way that it goes in that world. You know what I'm saying? But when you can turn your business legitimate and not have to worry about these outside threats.
Yeah. It could change a whole lot.
I'm saying the mindsets could change. You dig what I'm saying? Because
I hope so.
All it takes is for those leaders to see the potential. They got the power.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like the whole country is legal now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we can turn this shit into a real business, motherfucker. Y'all can have W-2s in this bitch.
There you go.
You can really be paying it. You can go, you know what I'm saying, help your families and shit. You know what I'm saying? Pay your
100%.
taxes and shit. Like, I don't know. I just think that this will have a nice little, it may not solve the problem. Right. I don't think that by any means. I'm not ignorant.
But if it slows it down or anything, it works.
I think it'll have a ripple effect.
Yeah.
I definitely think there's going to be some of those cartels who see the true applications of just operating within the guidelines and regulations and just staying on the straight and narrow.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It doesn't mean that they're going to just disenfranchise and shit all of a sudden. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But it definitely could stop the violence. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like they're already a thing.
And if
But-
the violence stops, like I said, it's a
Right.
huge
And if
thing.
they can just focus on business,
Yeah.
like that's the reality. Most of these
I
motherfuckers
just
is really
feel like-
businessmen.
I just feel like a majority of that violence ain't even coming from weed though. So it's
No, I'm saying it just
Right.
comes from the business aspect of it. You know what I'm saying?
I
So
know, but I'm saying the majority of like the bit when we talking about like the criminals and shit, like the majority of their business is from cocaine.
yeah,
trafficking.
but again, if you can switch your directive and your narrative, that's more profitable, and you don't have to be in that world of the violence. Because even if you listen to some of the stories from like the bigger cartel peoples, most of them started finding ways to live lives outside of the violence.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like they weren't the ones being violent themselves, at a certain point.
Oh no, nigga,
You know-
they never are.
Well, and that's what I'm saying. So all it takes is for them to really see the true application of, all right, shit, we can make more money. Because like the reality is the eventuality of being able to globally trade cannabis
Mhm.
is really going to be a thing.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
that
for
is
sure.
not-
It's on its way.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
not a joke. So you're not gonna have to like the amount of money that could be made just literally being a fucking hub and selling to other countries, for
Right.
instance. Like,
So that's what they're doing with cocaine already, though.
right. And my
You know
point,
what
so
I
you
mean?
already got all the connections.
Right.
But if you can just change the narrative as far as what the product is
Mhm.
and it's legal now,
Yeah.
and you can report it, and you don't got to worry about your shipments being fucking
Right.
taken.
We can do what we're doing legally now.
Nigga,
Yeah.
you can have a bank account?
Facts.
Fuck out of here.
Word.
These niggas, that's all it is. That's all these cartels are, bro. They're businesses. These
Yeah,
niggas
absolutely.
are trying to feed their
Absolutely.
families, their villages. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's be real. You know what I'm saying? So I think if you could take away the violent part of it and still make the same amount of money, if not more, because
Mhm.
now you're not being violent
Right.
and having to worry about that type of shit. I don't know. I
That's it.
think there may. Again, I don't know. We have to just see. We're
That's
gonna
it.
fucking see. But I
hope
definitely
so.
think the mentality or the thought process was definitely justified, and I think they understood what they were trying to do,
Yeah.
trying to legalize as a country. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
As
yeah.
people out there. But
Yeah.
had a-
Shout out to Mexico.
shout
for
out to
that, man.
Mexico.
That's
You know what I'm
huge.
saying? This shit is big as fuck.
It is.
But I had somebody ask me some shit the other day, about like the CBD and hemp and just other shit. And I saw this article. I was like, oh, this is perfect. It's a perfect little situation because we got
Okay.
some newer states like North Dakota, Iowa, Minnesota that are like figuring shit out. May have a medical, may not. Really just in the limbo of situation.
Right.
Some of them are new to the game.
Yeah.
And they've just got
Just getting
medical,
their
or
toes
just
wet.
got motherfucking rec, or whatever. But all states have hemp. Okay,
Right.
all states it's legal to sell that shit everywhere. But basically, I just want to break down and give y'all a better understanding of what they are. So, all of them, hemp plants, marijuana plants, it's all cannabis.
There
Okay,
you go.
they're all cannabis plants. The difference is not all cannabis plants are marijuana plants like that we actually smoke and
Yes.
identify with when we have that conversation. Here,
THC.
cannabis.
yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Hemp is cannabis, but it's not the same as the marijuana cannabis plants.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
They're all in
yeah,
the same
yeah.
family, but they not the same. They
There you
like
go.
cousins.
I was
and
gonna
shit.
say they're like cousins.
It
Yeah,
is.
exactly.
You see a lot of similarities and shit, but not the same.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? They gonna look the same. You know what I'm saying? They're not the same. But so that's the biggest difference, and the biggest similarities is most people don't quite understand that they are a part of the same, family of plants, but they're not the same
Right.
plant. You
The
dig what I'm
same but
saying?
different.
Yeah. And then people were kind of curious, like, why are some states able to sell like Delta 8 THC, not Delta 8 THC and Delta 10 THC and whatever, like all this like hemp derived
Yeah.
cannabinoids, because they have the same, for the most part, the same cannabinoids and chemical makeups and structures, just like DNA, moved around a little
There you
bit.
go. That's right.
But it's just regulations, man.
That's it.
Like it's really
that's all I was gonna say. It's
Like,
just it's
as
regulations,
simple as
bro.
regulations.
That's
Like,
all it is.
if it's in the hemp world or it was derived from a hemp plant, because anything that's a hemp plant, derivatives, even down to the seeds it not being grown, a
Mhm.
seed just sitting on the table is still a hemp derived
right.
derivative product or
For
whatever,
sure.
right? But if it was derived from the hemp plant, it's legal under federal law
Mhm.
because they have all these nice regulations and the
That's
Farm
right.
Act and all that bullshit
There
that
you go.
made that possible.
Right.
And that's how a lot of people are getting this like bullshit around the rule, the regulations and the rules, and find loopholes. Okay. Then you got cannabis, which is super regulated, and what we normally feel, marijuana. We'll just put that out. We'll just differentiate like that because it's all cannabis plants,
Mhm.
marijuana plants that we identify with and want to get high with, and has Delta 9 THC that we
There you go.
everybody's
That we all enjoy. Yes.
You dig what I'm saying? That's regulated under a different set of rules on a state to state basis, pretty much. And some of the hemp stuff gets banned in states like Delta 8, for instance. Not all hemp products are banned, but Delta 8 is definitely banned in 11 states. But yeah, those are some of the differences. Just where the actual chemicals or the cannabinoids actually came from,
Right.
Plant wise, which will make it fall under a certain set of regulations or rules that pertain to that particular plant. But it's all the fucking same.
Yeah, there you go. Take notes, folks.
Take notes. You dig what I'm saying? But yo, I got something for you, man. What is something that I've been telling and I'll be preaching about all the time about THC?
Practice safe consumption.
Fuck all that.
No, don't look at the numbers.
Don't look at the
numbers.
Yeah,
for sure.
You want to know why I always say that shit?
Talk to me.
It's because I always be telling y'all niggas that the labs be doing shit, bro.
That's right.
Be telling y'all this shit. This shit is not real.
Yeah.
Nigga, me and Frankie smoked some shit like 2 days ago that was like 30%. I think 32%. Nigga, I would like literally give that weed away.
Trash.
And because you want to look, I'm telling you right now, the reality is all these numbers are fake.
Yeah.
They're not the real numbers. So there's a whistleblower by the name of Keegan Skate, I think is how you pronounce his last name. But and I don't want to call him whistleblower. I just want to call this man is giving us the information that I've been fucking telling y'all was the case.
Right.
He worked at a testing facility.
Okay.
And I won't bring up any names of these testing facilities. Like, that's besides the point because all the motherfuckers pretty much did it. There's a few of them that haven't. Shout out to them. But the reality is majority of these motherfucking people have had some sort of issue, whether they've been caught or maybe they haven't been caught yet. But the point is that it happens more often than not. But basically, he noticed, him and another employee who actually brought it to his attention, noticed that her numbers on her spreadsheet that were being recorded looked a little weird.
Okay.
She was like, when you work on something and you see the numbers and you know what I'm saying? That shit, you're going to remember some of that shit.
Facts.
Whether you do it all day, like you got to remember certain things, right?
Yeah, there's patterns.
Yeah. And that's what she started noticing was like, yo, like there's a pattern of like, I'm noticing these numbers being off, like THC numbers being reported higher than what I really reported and tested.
Okay.
And so he was like, what? So he looked at his shit, realized the same kind of like weird pattern of like things being off.
Right.
And he was just like, okay, well, what do I do? Because now it's a moral issue. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you tell somebody? Do you quit? Do you just keep working and keep your mouth shut? Like, what do you do?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And this time, obviously, this day and age, motherfuckers don't have time to be losing their jobs. So this niggas just kept working. But in the middle of the pandemic, obviously, a lot of things happened. And the pandemic is where he got fired.
Oh, fucked up. Okay.
Yeah, he got fired because people started downsizing and everything else, right? That's when he was just like, you know what, fuck this. I'm gonna go ahead and fuck this. You know what I'm saying? And he tells it all. But basically, man, and it's been known, like these are things that like even the government is trying to figure out and nip in the butt. It's because there's like these incentives, like dispensary owners and people who are getting shit tested, like they're incentivized to
get these testings.
Yeah, I mean, look, here's some numbers, bro. So down in California, all right, anything that's testing on the lower end of the THC scale, so 7% and below, they're getting fucking $8 a gram for it, or a little less than $8 a gram for it, right?
Okay.
And then you got 7 to 14%, they're getting around that same price for. And then you got 14 to 21%, it goes up at like $1.30, $2 or whatever, to like $7 and some change. Then you get into them high 20 to 20, or the mid 20s, higher low end 20s, 21 to 28. The price per gram goes up to like $11. So it jumps like another $3, $4, $5.
Damn.
And then you fucking get the super high stuff, above 28. And automatically you're looking at, $12, $13, $14, $15 for a gram.
Yeah.
So the reality is they make more money
crazy
by reporting this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like giving these tests higher.
Fucking crooks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the other thing too is like consumers make it so easy to exploit them.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
Y'all make it easy to exploit you, bro. There's a reason why dispensaries do what they do and why these testing facilities do what they do, because everybody sees the correlation of like, you guys look at THC numbers like nutritional fucking labels,
there
bro.
You go. That's right, bro.
It's the dumbest thing on the planet.
Yeah.
I have no idea why
like calories.
Bruh, people will literally, I remember being in the industry and the retail side of things specifically, and you know, somebody walk up to the counter and be like, what's your highest THC level?
Right. Give me that.
And
they don't care what it is.
And then you
or
say it'd be like, oh, you know, our highest one that we have today is, 25.
Right.
Oh, I'm gonna go up the street. They got some shit that's like 42. Like, nigga, that ain't even fucking possible.
No, they don't.
Like, what the
Right,
fuck
yeah,
you
get the
talking
fuck
about?
out of here.
I seen some shit. Actually, now that you say that, I wonder if it's still there. I'm gonna look real quick. Nigga, I was on this fucking I was on Weed Maps the other day, bro, trying to find new dispensaries and shit, looking up runts. I ended up finding some runts wax. Like
Okay.
some butter. So
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna go try it or whatever. I pulled up, nigga. These niggas had a fucking weed they was advertising, bro. This shit said 40%.
Get the
Four-
fuck
oh,
out of here,
Lies.
bro.
I would have went in there and
I
been
was
like,
this is
y'all are lying
bullshit
to your
cap.
customers.
Yep.
like, nigga, I didn't say nothing, but in my head, I was just like, bro, I know goddamn well I don't want that.
I would have flat out, I would have asked about it and
It
then
was
tried to
some,
challenge them on the shit. And I really
It was
lying.
It was
Yeah.
some shit called like mac and cheese.
I don't give
Oh,
a-
come on, man. Yeah.
I don't give a fuck what it was
on,
called.
man.
That's a lie. I'm
And-
sorry, people.
And you know what's fucked up?
The
I bet that
reality
shit
is-
was flying off the shelves,
Look,
bro.
it was.
I bet
and,
you
and
it was.
at a stupid
Yeah.
price, too. The
Yeah.
reality is most of this weed is not testing higher than 20%.
Right.
Like, majority of it.
Yeah.
That is the reality, people.
Facts.
Like, so when y'all are chasing THC numbers, like, y'all are chasing nothing.
Yeah, you're chasing your tail, man.
fucking- you're chasing your own tail.
That's right. An imaginary number
It's
that
a
you're going
fucking
after,
unicorn.
bro. Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm
There
saying?
go.
Do things test above that 20 for sure?
Yeah.
For sure. But does everything test over and does it do it consistently?
Yeah,
Hell
there
no.
there you go. Consistency, bro.
Hell no.
There you go.
We've had look, I'm sorry to I won't even do it. I won't even say the name. But there's a dispensary I used to work for. They had a strain that tested at like 36% one time or 33 or something. It was some stupid high. But it was that's not the same weed, but look at yeah, look at that. That's stupid. But look, so it tested at like 33 or something in the weird 30s.
Yeah.
Some shit that like at the time we had definitely really not seen very often. I was already looking. I see there's a bunch of 30s and weird numbers and shit.
bro.
but yeah, so at the time especially, it wasn't like we didn't see numbers like that on a regular basis. So to see a 30, like it was like crazy. But then I could tell you, because I was a store manager at a certain time at that time, I used to see all the test results. And the test results never came back above that 30 ever again.
Bro.
Like it was more consistently in a lower 20 situation than it ever was in the 30s.
Yeah. That was like 10 to 15 strains right now.
Bruh, but again, it's
You know
like,
what I mean?
Come on, bro.
let's be real, people.
Above 30.
It's a lie.
That's
Above
crazy.
30, not right there.
No, it was
like,
above 30,
come on.
31, 32. I thought I saw
33,
37.
37.
Yeah.
37.
Yeah.
Come the fuck on.
Yeah, get the fuck
So
out of here with
that-
this shit.
that's one thing.
The first weed I seen though that matched really matched the number. The only time I ever seen that was that fucking ARC when I first smoked it.
And then that's
only
the
time.
strain I'm talking about. But the reality is that shit never tested
Again.
at that
It was just
30
that.
something
Yeah.
ever again.
Okay.
Ever.
Mm-hmm.
Consistency.
Like it was never. It was like, and the thing too that I want people to understand too. I say this shit all the time too. The testing situation is not a true representation of the entire batch.
Thank you.
They cherry pick those nugs to be tested.
Right.
It's cherry pick. Some grows even have fucking specific weed that's set aside
Just
that's
for
grown
testing.
for that.
Yes.
So it's never gonna be a true representation of the weed. Just like I be telling y'all motherfuckers, the weed that Burner is showing on the fucking gram is not the same weed you're gonna get in the pack when you go buy it
Yeah.
for $60 an eighth. I'm sorry.
It's not what
It's
he's
not
smoking.
the same. This nigga is smoking small batch, fucking catered to weed because he's got to test so many fucking genetics and he needs the best representation of all these genetics to be able to decide which ones are the best ones to push forward into mass production.
Right.
So, of course, his shit that shit that he shows on the gram is fucking immaculate.
Absolutely.
It looks amazing.
It looks great.
like fucking, you'd be like, oh my God.
Some high time shit for real.
God. Then you see the shit come out of these bags, bro, and you're like, what the fuck? That is not the same
been
shit that Burner
bamboozled.
had on the fucking gram, bro. I'm sorry. But that's just the case, especially when everything is when as big as Cookies is, it's franchised. A lot of
There you
Burner
go.
don't own all these stores, bro.
Right.
Like,
They're
look
just
at the
leasing the
Look
name.
at the new cookie store out in fucking Commerce City. That was the old Loud store.
Oh,
Still
shit.
the same fucking owners, dog.
Just switch names
They just
and painted the
franchised
building.
in with it, and they're now a part of the
Yep.
Cookies family. It's not Burner's store,
Right.
But Burner wasn't fucking there.
No, absolutely. Yeah. They just cut a check to use his name. That's it. They leased the name. They leased the name.
Franchise, bro.
Right.
So when that's the case, like, yeah, they may have the genetics and the packaging and the look, but it's not the same shit in that bag as what Burner's got in his bag.
Facts.
Just keeping it a buck with y'all. So stop being so goddamn obsessed with fucking THC numbers and stop fucking chasing fucking, fire ass weed when you can go get it.
Yeah, there you go.
You just got to do your due diligence, do some research, go. Support your local growers that is out here doing some shit. Go follow, see who your friends are smoking and what they like.
That's what fucked me up during the pandemic, though. So I had to just this whole time, I just every time y'all ask me what you be smoking, it's always the same weeds pretty much every morning. The reason why is because they stopped letting niggas smell the weeds, and that was literally my source to know if that shit was gonna do it for me or not.
Yeah.
Okay. Facts.
So now I just be like,
hold on one moment.
Oh, you're good. Oh, I be seeing shit all the time that looks good.
Yeah. It all looks good.
My nose never fails.
There you go. That's
Never,
right.
Nigga,
I can
but
smell
not
some bullshit.
being able to smell the weed, it's like, nigga, I'm gonna have to go ahead and stick with what I know.
Facts.
I don't even be trying new weeds. I be pissed every time.
Yeah, no, I'm the same way, bro. Just stick to what you know. That's it, because you know what you're gonna get every time.
Facts.
That's it.
Yeah. Whole lot of gang shit. But yeah, stop being so goddamn obsessed over shit that don't make motherfucking sense.
So should they just stop lying and put the real percent on all these packaging?
Yeah.
Or totally get it out of
It's
here?
not even that the dispensaries are lying because the test results that they're putting on is what they're being reported back. That's what's given to them.
Right.
So it has to stop at the fucking, it needs, the reports that the dispensaries get need to just be the true reports. They need to represent the true numbers that the active THC is, because the reality is most people don't even realize that they activate more THC as they're smoking.
Yeah, once you burn it.
THC is THCA is an unactivated THC.
Facts.
So once it's heated up and combusted and all that bullshit, you're activating more THC.
Absolutely.
So
you can get something that's only 17%,
right?
But
and then all of a sudden you're smoking
gas.
something that's now once you're smoking, it's 25, 26.
There you
You
go.
don't really know until you try these genetics, but you're not going to be able to figure out what really is good and it's not good when you're fucking chasing numbers, bro.
Yeah.
And then that's a bad representation on the dispensaries, because how you just said, there's a place you was smoking some shit that's 30-some%, and you would give the shit away. You would never go to that dispensary again.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's
I was
not necessarily their fault.
And I was smoking some ARC the other day, and that shit was only hitting, I think, only 18%.
See, I bet it was pressure, wasn't it?
Nigga,
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah,
gas.
and that's just the way it should be. People should shop off of, I know you can't smell it anymore, but hopefully one day that shit will come back. We'll be able to get whiffs anymore.
Yeah.
But the point is shop off of other things. Even just go, there's so many resources to figure out what terpenes are in genetics that you like. So you can start to shop and buy shit based off of that. Even
Absolutely.
that's a better way of shopping than anything.
The crazy part is when I be seeing the little charts they be making and shit to help make it easy for the niggas who don't know. Nigga, I'd be like, that's the fucking reason all the weeds I like.
Facts.
They all be in the same fucking little family.
All in little categories.
What the fuck? They be having the same terps and shit. I'd be like, that's crazy.
Yeah. And that's a better way of knowing if you're gonna like something than fucking anything else. Because the THC only tells you how psychoactive it's gonna be. Right. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
So all these other feelings and things that people be like, I love this weed because of this. It has nothing to do with the fucking THC.
It's the terpenes that you're smoking, sir.
Terpenes have different effects on the body.
100%.
And so when you ingest these certain terpenes and at certain levels, you're going to start to get these different body feelings. And there's a terpene called humulene, I believe. It's contributed to hunger suppression.
Okay.
Right? So if you ever had smoked something and realized, damn, I ain't ate all day and I ain't even had the munchies.
That's why.
It's because of a terpene.
Yes.
Not because of the THC or you was super hot. No, nigga.
Or the citrusy taste, limonene.
Yeah, there's limonene, citrus. What's the other one? Citrusine.
There's a few.
Whatever. But anyways,
there's a lot.
Just saying, limonene, limonene, or whatever the fuck. There's
all those terpenes.
All them terpenes. Go look them up. All the neens. But let's get into some other news, man. We got Master P.
Hey,
he signed with Rock Nation Sports.
Oh no! He's trying to be a head coach, isn't he?
Coach.
That's right. Yeah,
because he's just like I kind of agree with him too, man. He was just like, look, we've had all these coaches that do the X and O's and try to just be the super play coach, right? But it's like we need to have somebody who just knows how to manage people.
There you go. That's right.
I manage people. I know how to get motherfuckers to do their job and do it to the best of their ability.
You could build a squad.
Let me just do me.
Doing that.
Let me do me. I was like,
build a squad,
Master P. I think that's a good ass look
I support
because
it,
when
bro.
you can manage people and you know how to, make somebody motivate somebody, that's you're gonna get a different kind of player.
And you put the right people in the right position too. Oh yeah. I think Master P could do something.
A whole lot of
I'm
games.
all for
That
it.
nigga knows the game very well.
He was in he only had like a 3-day contract or some shit like that, but
Something,
he
but-
still did it, bro.
But besides that, like even bringing that up, like he's actually good, bro.
Absolutely, yeah, he could play.
Incredible player. Like people don't know that. Like this nigga's really fucking good.
Facts.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I think it's a good look for sure. We got a little update on the condo collapse. Fucking Miami Beach declared a state of emergency. And they've actually found some of the bodies. Actually, yeah. As of now, there was the last article I read. There was 11 confirmed dead that they from digging through the rubble and shit. And they still had like 150 people to locate and find.
How long has it been?
A few
4
days.
days.
Yeah,
Something like
yeah,
that.
man.
Man,
So, but
that's so sad, bro.
Yeah, they're basically, a whole state of emergency to basically get people to come out, help dig this shit up, move debris, do what they got to do to motherfucking find these people as fast as possible. Because if there is anybody who's still alive in there, I mean, they got to get to them quick.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's only getting worse.
Yeah.
So if y'all got the time, Miami,
go help.
Florida, neighboring states, go down and help, man.
That's right.
It's crazy. Yeah. Anyways, condolences to everybody out there. Derek Chauvin reportedly nearing federal plea deal.
Okay.
So he got on the state level, he got that 22 and a half years.
Right.
But he had a federal case that was still over his head as well. Okay. And right now he's in the process of pleading out of that deal, pleading out of that situation on a 20 to 25 sentence, but it'll be running consecutive with the state.
Of course.
Of course. So, yeah. So
at least he's doing, I don't know, bro, death penalty. You know what I mean? I'm an eye for an eye kind of guy.
The feds at least have gotten some other, there's going to be a statement that's going to be given. Because when he was in the state part of it and, finishing that shit out, there was a question they asked and whatnot that he had to kind of like, I can't talk about it now because of other legal situations, but you're going to soon get more information that will maybe help you put.
Yeah, that's what he said in the courtroom, right?
Yeah, and basically just it's going to be information that it's believed to be, it's going to be some sort of statement referring to what was going through his mind at the time.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And like, all this
his reasoning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see. Yeah. We'll see how that all plays out.
Everyone knows what you was doing.
We'll see. We will see. Anyways, man, let's get that motherfucking mid pack. Boom. Let's go.
You smoke mids? Smoke mids? Oh, you smoke mids?
All right.
Who's smoking mids?
First off, I feel like this man is fully justified for doing what he did. The fact that he even made it off his property and was able to make it to another area before he did get his ass shot is that was luck.
Okay.
So I would have shot his ass on the spot. Mm-hmm. Not even gonna fucking lie to you, bro.
Okay.
So there was a Texas dad who shot a man and is accused of masturbating outside of his child's window.
Oh yeah, you're done, bro.
I would have walked out that bitch
done,
and just
bro.
been,
Yo, hey, I don't know if you remember, but at MLK, some niggas got caught doing that.
No shit.
Bro, we was in middle school.
Peeping Toms,
bruh.
Nigga, they was watching like the little girl, and these are middle school girls. This is trifling.
Right.
They watching these girls play soccer.
Oh hell no,
nigga.
bro.
Parked outside at the soccer field, nigga, because it's like open access.
Right. Nope.
These niggas got arrested. Only reason I knew
that's
about
terrible.
because I happened to be like outside at the time.
Yeah, when it all went down to shit.
Damn,
bro.
Shit, like what the fuck is going on?
Yeah,
that's terrible.
No, yeah.
I had to cut you
I'm
off.
shooting.
No, you're good.
That shit reminded me of that.
Yeah,
like,
shooting on sight.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
That's
It's well deserved.
Yeah. So basically, the Texas father heard his daughter scream.
Okay.
Because there was somebody inappropriately touching himself outside her window.
Did it say how old she was?
It doesn't, but the point is that she's still living at home,
It
so she's too young.
It doesn't matter, but I'm just saying.
But it's like,
it didn't divulge that information. But the point is that she's still at home, so she's still young.
That's right.
But
I don't give a fuck if she was a grown woman. That's weird.
It's weird as fuck.
That's it, bro.
It is.
Yeah.
It really is. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Invading privacy. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that shit.
Nah.
But anyways, they heard her scream. The couple, the mom and the dad, strapped up.
Yep.
Went outside. Motherfucking told him to get down on the ground. The dude, obviously didn't want to listen and comply, so he ran off across the street to the gas station. The father went into the gas station, told the dude to call the police, while the mom stood there, you know, blocking him from getting inside or whatever and going any further. And then the dude decided he was going to wrestle the wife for the gun. Got it from her, pointed it at her. And that's when the dad was like, put 3 in this nigga.
Good.
Like, fuck that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he probably wasn't even going to shoot him. He was probably just going to call
trying to get the
dude
cops
was trying to just
apprehend
call
him
the
and shit.
cops to come down and get him. You know what I'm saying? And
so he did that to himself.
My point.
Yeah.
Like I said, he's lucky that that shit got too far. I would have shot his ass as soon as I went outside. Right in the leg, nigga. You ain't going nowhere, nigga. I'm calling the police.
He explained all that shit. I'm thinking so he's like at first he got him at gunpoint at the house. I'm thinking oh shit. Cause he told him don't run, stay here, but the nigga started running. But I'm thinking, but he still got shot up the street. So maybe the nigga's gonna shoot him anyway. Maybe the nigga's lucky for running.
Yeah.
But after hearing that, I'm like,
now I get it. Yeah.
It's his fault.
Oh yeah.
Because he was being nice. Because I wouldn't have been that nice.
No, you would have got shot right away.
I would have shot him in the leg, bro. You would not getting very far. I'm calling the wife. Go call the police. This nigga ain't going nowhere.
That's right.
He ain't going nowhere.
Facts.
He's all right.
So they try to do, they try to do it the right way, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Just stop him.
Yep.
So
Your fault.
The husband did what he had to do, bro. Shout out to him.
Mid-pack ass nigga. Yeah, shout out to the dad.
For
You know what I'm
real.
saying?
Yep.
And the mom. Shit, she was
Hell
about
yeah,
the
she was with the shits too. Yeah. Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That has to be some type of mental disorder or something, because that type of shit is
Yeah, it's just
weird.
It's not normal, bro.
It's fucking weird.
straight. I don't give a fuck what type of country you come from, what type of just any type of life you come from. That type of shit's weird.
Facts.
Weird.
It don't matter.
It's weird, bro.
Yeah. It's weird. Can't relate.
Can't relate. Anyways. Man, I love you guys. That's the end of another episode right there. You dig what I'm saying? And what is this, episode 22?
We moving.
We almost halfway through, bro. End of this week. That's half of season 3.
It's crazy.
Like it was nothing.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? I love you guys. Shout out to everybody out there who's watching, supporting, liking, commenting, subscribing, doing what they have to do, sharing the content, because without you guys doing that shit, it does not help us. You know what I'm saying? So by y'all doing that shit, you're helping us. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to financially support. You can just motherfucking spread the word.
Boom.
Word of mouth is powerful. You dig what I'm saying? And it doesn't cost anything to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, comment, and motherfucking share your favorite goddamn shit. You dig what I'm saying? I don't even care if y'all motherfucking clip some shit. You can clip and repost your favorite parts, dad jokes, to whatever. I'm with all the shits.
Boom.
You dig what I'm saying? Shout out to my dog, Turner One Take. Make sure y'all go follow him on all his social media platforms. Turner One Take on everything. You dig what I'm saying? And make sure you go run up all his music. You dig what I'm saying? Let's get them streams up. You dig? Shout out to my dog, Eric B, the Content Creation Studio, Josh, JD, everybody over here with this motherfucking great conglomerate of greatness and greatness and a whole lot of greatness. Without y'all, this shit is not possible, man. So I appreciate y'all getting up, or you getting up and doing this shit with me every day.
Facts.
And everybody else who's just a part in helping make this shit possible. You dig what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody, sponsor-wise, that's been a part of the show in the past, the present, the future. Without y'all, again, shit's not possible. You dig what I'm saying? So continue to show your support. We appreciate that shit. You dig? And go follow me on my platforms. You dig? The link tree's down in the description below. All the links for everybody's social medias and all that nonsense is down in the links below. Go make sure you follow and show your support, okay? It's free to do that. I'll catch y'all tomorrow, episode 23. Let's get it in. Peace.